What's going on, YouTube? Anybody watching on Facebook, whatever the case may be, we're going to get ready to go live here very shortly. We're just testing out some waters here. And let's go to the control room. Still saying, what the fuck? All right. Now, what the monkey shit? Maybe it's because I'm using Facebook. I don't know. All right. So it says that I'm online. So we're going to wait while we make sure that there we go. There we are. Let's now that we're doing what it's supposed to be doing, let's take a look at my screen. Now, on the bottom of my screen, you'll see that on the bottom of my screen, you'll notice that, well, on my screen, not on the bottom, on my screen, sorry. You will notice that you will see that a young boy and the date of November 20th. On November 20th, you will, I'm asking everybody to come out and join myself along with some others. Let's make my big fat head here a little bigger. Oh, jeepers cats. Now what did I do? Oh, I broke something. Okay, hold on here. All right, so let's see here. I don't know what I did. Well, apparently I opened the picture, which isn't a bad thing. As soon as don't mind me, I'm new to this whole YouTube broadcasting stuff. And I'm trying to make my face a little bigger. There we go. All right. You will see a picture of this young man if you go to my Facebook page. For J&L Bonafide Entertainment. It's for an event. Afcw, Fight for a Cure 2016. Well, this young man that you see off to my side here, his name's Caden. I met Caden about 3 or 4 months ago. I was DJing a wedding, and he was there with his parents, and Caden was in this special stroller, kind of combination of a wheelchair and a stroller, and something kind of sparked a little bit in me and said, you know what, I need to do something and try to help young little boys like Caden. So I spoke with his parents and asked them, where he goes for treatments and whatnot for his terminal illnesses. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not asking people for pity. I'm not asking you to feel bad. What I'm asking you to do is come out and join us at the Towanda Fire Department on November 20th, 2016 at 3 p.m. and help raise money for Janet Weiss Children's Hospital to help young children like Caden and many others like him who suffer from multiple different diseases that some may not be life-threatening, but other children may not be so fortunate and may have a life-threatening disease. So, myself, VC Small Auto Repair, Lock Burner Scrap, Farmer Brothers Tires, and teamed up, and along with my trucking business, WHI Transport, we teamed up and we said, and I talked to him about sponsoring a independent professional wrestling show to raise money for Janet Weiss Children's Hospital. There was 2 previous dates for Fight for a Cure, both at which had been postponed, not due to sponsors, nothing like that, and we won't get into that in this video. However, I want to give a shout out to Draven Blaze, who, when I reached out for a new promotion to take on Fight for a Cure and help this goal become a reality, he took it on full force, but not without help. You see, this area, the 570 area code, Pennsylvania, the 607 area code, New York, and surrounding areas, many wrestlers on the independent wrestling circuit have come together to help Fight for a Cure and have joined the fight. Now, just to give an idea, I don't know how many people actually, a lot of people don't even, believe it or not, don't even realize that independent pro wrestling exists. They think, oh, wrestling's not wrestling unless it's a WWE or Ring of Honor or TNA. Well, that's not the case. You see, these superstars, these wrestlers, that you see on TV, whether it be Ring of Honor, WWE, ECW when it was still around, WCW when it was still around, all those wrestlers started somewhere. I mean, the history of wrestling goes back to the carnivals back in the old days, and it was part of a quote unquote freak show. However, it was entertainment, and we all know deep down inside, okay, so they're not really punching each other in the face, which sometimes it happens, and I've seen it firsthand. But the fact of the matter is, these guys start somewhere. They all start on an independent wrestling federation. They go to a gym, they work out, they train to provide sports entertainment. Now, we all know the WWE boasts how they help Make-A-Wish. They raise money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation for breast cancer awareness, which, yes, I do have a breast cancer awareness hat on. But the reality of it is that a lot of them guys are compensated for doing the things they do with young kids. And I'm not saying all of them, and I'm not saying it makes them bad people. However, I want to give a shout out to a few people that I've become, I want to say, pretty good friends with in the independent wrestling industry. You know, Ivy Green. We've all anybody in the 607, 570, and the surrounding areas has gone somewhere that have gone to an independent wrestling show, and they've seen Ivy Green, Rob Cook. Rob Cook and his wife Stephanie have a son who has ADHD, which is one of the illnesses that the money that we raise is going to be helping, people with. Rob, with talking to him on via Facebook and the phone, said, when you get your show situated, I'll do it for free. So Rob donated his time, not because of his. I don't want, and I don't want to say this in an offensive way, but not because of to promote his wrestling image. And the same message goes for many of the other superstars that I'm going to mention. Rob he volunteered to do Fight for a Cure for free. One, because it hits home for him. Two, it shows that, it doesn't have to be about money. But along with Rob offering to do it for free, we have other guys. We have LJ Green, Big Aaron Nasty, and I don't know the details on all of them that have volunteered their time. But for those of you that have, thank you. I also want to give a shout out to guys that have offered to come and help us fight for a cure and not take a large compensation for their time, I guess is the best term to put it. So, with that being said, like I said, I want to thank guys like, I want to thank everybody that's gotten a hold of Draven, that has offered their time to be a part of Fight for a Cure 2016. And I say Fight for a Cure 2016 because this is something that myself, and I'm sure many of the talent that will be there for the show, which I'll get down to the names here very shortly, would like to do continuously and make it a yearly event. So that being said, let's get down to some of the names that are going to be there. And we're going to start that list again. First one on the list, right at the top, because I'm going to save one of the bigger names for last. And that's not saying that he's the best. It's not saying that he's the worst or anything like that. It's merely stating something that I feel needs to be stated, or putting him, you know, as a, you know, as a I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for. Bear with me here. All right, so let's get down to the list. Let's get down to the nuts and bolts of Fight for a Cure and who's going to be there helping fight for a cure, and hopefully you'll come and help them. IB Green, Rob Cook. LJ Green. LDC, a.k.a., well, not a.k.a., but LDC, Little Daddy Kane. Big Aaron Nasty, Johnny Cadillac. Big Papa Chill. Trip, which is half of the Indy Card Mafia. Gabriel Soul, Luke Kane, AJ Chance, Jaded Nation, which is Javen Blaze, and the infamous Harzang. Pretty and Gritty, Travis Doran and Bull Hightower. O-Dog, he did a couple some matches with ECW. And yes, we have females coming. Sienna Duval, Raina Sky. And we have Demetrius Arian, Slim Whiskey, Jay Bala, Junior Soba, Anthony Colosi, the Dogs of War, Rotmare and Mastiff, John Skinner. And just to top it off, and there may be more names added, I don't know. I'm just kind of helping put the word out there and helping my idea grow. So I've been told that, and I'm not sure how many fans will remember Nunzio from the Full-Blooded Italians from when their stint in the WWE, ECW, Ring of Honor. So we're looking at opening the doors at 2 o'clock. Tickets are $10, whether you buy them in advance or the day of the show. Price is the same, either time. The Towanda Fire Department will be hosting concessions so that they can raise some money, and which I want to give a shout out to the Towanda Fire Department for bearing with us while we're going through the delay issue, and hopefully by doing so, it will allow them to make some money to buy new equipment to help with public safety in the idea of, they're there as a volunteer organization. They don't get paid, but they risk their lives every day to make sure that we're safe as the public. But back to Fight for a Cure. Fight for a Cure 2016 was an idea, like I said, inspired by the young gentleman you see in the main part of the screen. And without the help of AFCW, Draven, Blaze, and all the superstars that have offered to come and be a part of this show, we're reaching out to you, the public, the everyday people, the parents who have children that are in the same situation as young Caden, to come and help us fight for a cure. Because all money that we raise, with the exception of what the fire department raises for the concessions, all funds that are raised will be donated to Janet Weiss Children's Hospital, and at which we are working on contacting a representative from Janet Weiss to have them present to present them with the money that is raised. We'll probably do it in the form of a big cardboard check like they do on TV once we know the total amount, and we get that all straightened out. So November 20th, 2016, I'm going to be there fighting for a cure because I'm going to get my butt whooped or something. All I know is there's going to be interaction with me with the show. I just don't know exactly all the details yet. I guess they want to leave me in the dark a little bit because, well, they don't want me to leak everything. So, that being said, like I said, November 20th, 2016, come out, Towanda Fire Department, 101 Elm Street, Towanda, Pennsylvania, 18848. 2 o'clock, the doors will open, and there'll be a meet and greet, so you can meet some of the you can meet the talent, you can, maybe get autographs and whatnot. And at 3 o'clock, the first match will go on, and we have some other events that are in the works of being made a part of this. So hopefully I see you there. I look forward to seeing the communities and the area come together for one great cause, Fight for a Cure 2016. Feel free to leave your comments. Anybody that's interested in sponsoring, we do have sponsorship packages set up. I believe $45 will get you 3 tickets for your sponsorship. And without looking, I don't know it all off the top of my head, but I know that's one of them. That'll get you 3 tickets to the show. And again, I want to thank VC Small Auto Repair, Fulmer's Tires, Lockburner Scrap, and most of all, I want to thank you guys for putting up with listening to me ramble on. And I want to thank you guys, anybody that does come and show up for the event. I assure you it'll be a good time. You'll enjoy yourself. It's fun for the whole family. Bring your kids. Bring yourself, young and old, and let's see what we can do to help these young kids out. So I will see everybody hopefully November 20th, 2016. Anybody that we're working on getting the tickets, so anybody that is looking for tickets, you can check with Jeff Green, myself, or just send me a message or send a message to the DJ page, to J&L Bonafide Entertainment's Facebook page in the event, and let us know how many, give us your name, number of tickets, and once the tickets are printed up and ready to go, we will be sure to make sure we have whatever tickets. That way you can pick them up that day at the door. Anybody that wants to make a donation that can't come, you can make them out to Janet Weiss Children's Hospital. Mail them to 139 Caesar Lane, Wysox, Pennsylvania, 18854. Down in the bottom in the corner in the memo section, please write Fight for a Cure 2016. So that way, you know that's where your donation is going. So I'll see you on the 20th, if I don't see you before then.